Yo, what's up guys, Gaming Magic 13 here, and welcome back to the 100% walkthrough for LEGO Batman the video game. Today I'll be playing through the 5th and final villain level of Power Crazed Penguin, Arctic World, and picking up the super villain achievement along the way. As you move along the right side of the area, you're going to encounter this ice wall, and as the studs so helpfully point out, you need to switch to Catwoman and use her double jumping abilities to jump on top of the ice wall, and then up on top of this ledge right here to reconstruct these pieces into a ladder for Penguin to climb up. Glide across the right edge up here, picking up some high value studs along the way, and then move across the falling platforms, being careful not to fall down. While you do want to eventually stand on top of the snow machine on the right side of the area, you want to first clear out any enemies that are in the area so that Catwoman has nothing to distract her on her path to the lever. Then, once the area is completely cleared out, climb on top of the snow machine as Penguin and just wait. There's nothing you can do to trigger her to get closer to you, you just have to wait for her to get close to the lever. Then, once she's right next to the snow machine, or at the very least close enough to where Penguin isn't going to jump down once you switch to Catwoman and then pull the lever. Then switch back to Penguin and send one of his minions through the gate. Jump up to these ledges and push the 2 ice blocks off the edge to get some extra parts for the contraption we're going to make in a second. For any pieces that aren't ready to be assembled, send one of Penguin's minions after them and then reassemble the pieces into a snowplow. Use a snowplow to crash through these 2 ice blocks and then put together the remaining pieces to finish off this pump. Jump on the green switch 3 times in order to activate a raft bridge. Now that we have a way to get from one area to the next, bring the snowplow back with you to the original area. Use the snowplow to break through the ice wall and then park it on the green square with the logo on it. Reassemble the nearby pieces into a lever in order to lift the snowplow up to the top and then use it to burst through the ice wall at the back of the area. Come over to this left section of the area right here and then break everything in sight to reassemble the tiles on the floor. Once the tiles are assembled, we're going to want to push this lamp into position. Now use Catwoman's persuasive abilities to open the door forward. This next area is pretty fun, but it's also a really great place to top off your supervillain score. Now, you'll notice there's a path up to the left there. You want to go onto that left path because there's a purple stud up there. But I didn't take the left path because I didn't want to grab any of the super high value studs in this area, so I can show you that it's still possible in this room. Hey, this looks familiar. If you don't have supervillain by the time you get to this room, don't worry. So long as you're around 40,000, you'll be fine. However, if you do grab the high value studs in the ice cave, it is very helpful. Right then, now that we have supervillain, let's get to work. So, you need to get your little device up here up and running. So, push against the green side of this rotator switch right here, and the laser will activate this first machine. Then you're going to do it again with the one to the left of this current one over there. After you do that, a spotlight's going to appear on the ground. Now, when you step on the spotlight, as I'm going to demonstrate momentarily, I believe, what ends up happening is a bunch of enemies drops from the ceiling, as well as a bomb. What you want to do is get the spotlight over to this ice structure on the right-hand side, and you can deal with the enemies, that's no problem. But you want the bomb to drop on top of the ice structure so that you can reassemble the second rotator switch. I believe it takes me a few tries to get it right, but you just want to wait for the spotlight to be right on top of it. Splash damage will not affect it one bit. It has to be a direct hit, so you need to be patient, but you will get it eventually. Once it inevitably breaks, reassemble the pieces into a rotator switch. Once the area is clear, do the same thing you did on the left side. On the right side, push against the green side of the rotator switch and aim the laser at the two receivers on the right side of the area. Once you do this, all that's left is for you to pull the two levers on the top of the area. So switch to Catwoman and have her double jump on top of this lever right here, and switch to Penguin and jump up the stairs that formed as a result. Now you just need to get Catwoman up here, so move all the way to the left side of the area and then smash open these objects right here. Then reassemble the pieces into a tightrope. Now, what I'm about to do is not something you should do. You should not do what I'm about to do. I am going to jump down from this ledge. Don't do that. If you do that, you will have to redo the entire process of Catwoman going up to the lever and Penguin going up the stairs and then playing the waiting game. The only reason why I am going to jump down here is to show for the people playing on co-op where Catwoman is supposed to go, because in solo, she just kind of appears out of who the frick knows where. But if you're playing on co-op, you need to know where Catwoman is supposed to go. So allow me to show you. Once Penguin assembles the tightrope, have Catwoman move to the far left-hand side of the area, over to where these handrails are. Have Catwoman double jump up to the first handrail, and then to the second handrail, and then over to the tightrope. Then you can rejoin the Penguin. Regardless, once both characters are up here, throw both levers to end the level. Alright, and that's going to do for this episode of the LEGO Batman the Video Game 100% walkthrough. So, I would like to thank you all for watching. See you for the next episode, and until then, this has been a Game Team. Signing off saying, hope you have a fantastic local day, and I will catch you next time when we're going to be tackling the first villain level of the Joker's Return, a surprise for the Commissioner. Goodbye, and enjoy the credits.